nationality. You've been learning that you're black, that you're African American. That's what you've been learning, right? Did you know those were given to you by your slave master? When they brought you on them slave ships, they gave you new names. Nigga, coon, black. Those were names given to you by them when they was beating your back in. What was you before slavery times? Give me that in Deuteronomy 28. Give me verse 15. Let me show you. The thing is, why are our people stuck in the slums and ghettos on a daily basis? Why are our people the ones that are locked in a penitentiary system? Why are our people the ones that have no idea who they are? When you raise your young children, why is it that you teach them that they black, but the white man gets to teach their children that they European or Czechoslovakian or German? The Chinese man gets to teach their peoples all of their history. But why is our history just slavery? Why is that our only history? What was we doing before slavery times? See, read this.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15.
Read.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
You believe in the Bible, sister? Sorta. Okay, do you know why? Sorta. Because you've never been taught it. This Bible is your history book. The Bible says if you don't listen to the voice of the Lord your God, read.
To observe and to do all his commandments.
To observe and to do all his commandments. Did you know there's 613 commandments in the Bible? They lied to you when they told you it was 10. Have you ever seen a society built on 10 commandments? It can't happen. You need laws for everything. You see what I'm saying? The Bible is literally a book on how to build a society. You see what I'm saying? Read on.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day.
Read.
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
That's why we're stuck in the slums and the ghettos, sis. That's why we're being oppressed on a daily basis. That's why we're the ones that are stuck in the penitentiary system. That's why we don't know what to teach our children about their history, because we have not been keeping the commandments of God. Give me Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 4. The thing is, you don't believe this Bible, but I'm telling you, this Bible is your history book. Do you know that this is what we had with us when they brought us over here on the slave ships? You see what I'm saying? Our peoples were great record keepers. We knew our entire history, and we kept it all in these books. Read this.
Book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 4.
Read.
And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage.
You see what the Bible says, sister? The Bible says, thou, even thyself, shall not be connected anymore to your history. You see what I'm saying? Do you know what a heritage is, sister? A heritage is like if your father leaves you some land, you know what I'm saying? Or your father leaves you some books, or your father leaves you some history, or your father leaves you some money. See, the Bible say you would be what?
Discontinued from thine heritage.
Discontinued from your heritage. Everything your father gave you has been taken away from you, sister. You're an Israelite. You're not black. You see what I'm saying? You're really God's chosen people. The chosen people on top of the whole earth. Read on.
That I gave thee.
That God gave you. Read.
And I will cause thee to serve thy enemies.
You say after he took away your entire history, aren't we serving our enemies to this day? When you go to work and you clock in, who you clocking in for? So-called white man, right? He the one that owned that business, right? See what I'm saying? When you get your water, who do you go to get it from? You don't own no water company, do you? Who own the water companies? Ain't it the so-called white man, sister? I'm just trying to show you the truth. When you go get food, who are you buying that food from? Do the black men own the food companies? So who own those food companies? You understand what I'm saying, sis?
Yeah.
Is it hard for you to take? You know? Because the thing is, we just come to tell you the truth. Do you know the Most High God hates the so-called white man? It's in the scriptures. Give me that in Romans 9 and 13 real quick. The thing is, this Bible, the Most High God has only ever dealt with us. Why is it, let me ask you a question. Who's the greatest dancers on the planet?
Greatest dancers?
We are. The so-called African Americans, the Israelites. We are the greatest dancers. Who cooks better than us? No. Who sings better than us? Nobody, right? Who looks better than us?
I'll give you a hug.
Who's smarter than us?
I'll give you a hug.
Who's faster than us?
Okay.
Do you know we built everything on this planet? No one has greater endurance than us. Listen, little man, listen. Read this.
The book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 13.
Read.
As it is written, Jacob have I loved.
See, Jacob is the father of the 12 tribes of Israel, sister. That's us. See, we're the Israelites. It say, Jacob have I loved, but listen, read.
But Esau have I hated.
But hold up. But Esau, the so-called white man, read.
Have I hated.
Have I what?
Have I hated.
Did you know that in the Bible it say the Most High God hate the so-called white man? See, you've never been taught this Bible. Do you know why he hates them? Because they've been beating our backs in for 400 years. Is the Most High God supposed to love a nation of people that does that? You see what I'm saying? Give me that in Jeremiah 30 and 16. See, I'm going to show you the Most High God say that we going to be on top. It's in the history. Good. See. Hey, you good, little man? Hey, go back in a little. Yeah,
Come back over this way.
yeah, you good?
Go over this side.
You want to say ain't this cool? I ain't gonna do that to you. Read this. But listen to this, sister. Read this.
Book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 16.
Listen, sister. It's all good and good. Listen to this. This is your history. This is important. Read.
Therefore, all they that devoured thee,
All those nations that devoured us, sister, the peoples that got you stuck in the ghettos right now, the people that's oppressing, because when you send your children to school, what school system are you sending them to? The white man's school system. But when you do them, later on, you're going to be sending them to whose school
Back over
system?
there.
You're going to be sending them to the white man's school system, right? The Bible say all they that what?
devoured thee,
All those nations that have devoured us, taken away our history, taken away our name, read.
shall be devoured.
We gonna devour them, sister. We gonna be put back on top. You hear what the Most High God say? He say everybody that has oppressed us. Go ahead. Hey, little man, come back over here. He say everybody that has oppressed us, they are going to have to reap. Don't the Bible say you reap what you sow? Read on.
And all thine adversaries,
In all of our enemies, sister, do you know the peoples that have been oppressing us are our enemies according to the Bible? It say all of our enemies, read.
every one of them
Every one of them, read.
shall go into captivity.
We gonna take them into captivity, sister. The Bible say he gonna give us back the planet. Are you ready to take that, sister? You gotta come in and learn. You gotta come in and change your life, sister. You gotta start keeping the commandments. That's the only way you can raise these young children to really be men of the Lord. Wouldn't you like that? So we have a whole community. We have little children like this. We raise them up to be men, sister. I know it's hard out here, but you ain't gotta do it alone.
Come back this way. No, come downstairs.
You see what I'm saying, sis? You ain't gotta do it alone, sis. Come and join with your family. Cause pretty soon the stores are gonna start shutting down. There ain't gonna be no food. Did you know that? Come downstairs, little man. Did you know there ain't gonna be no more food pretty soon?
No, I didn't know that.
See, you haven't seen the stores are starting to shut down?
Yeah?
See what I'm saying, sister? You gotta come in. Give me that in Zephaniah chapter 2 and verse 1. The Bible say we gotta come back together as a nation, sister. We gotta stop being separate. I'm gonna leave you with this last precept, sister. Read this.
Book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 1. Gather yourself together.
The Bible say gather back together, sister. Read.
Ye, gather together, O nation,
Oh,
not
what?
desire. O nation.
Oh, what?
O nation.
Oh, nation. We are one nation, sister. The blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we are a nation. The Most High God said we gotta get back together. We gotta stop being separate. You gotta start coming back and keeping the laws so we can be together again. You know, we've been scattered around over all the slums and the ghettos, separated. We gotta come back together, sister. Read.
O nation, not desire.
Oh, nobody wants to. You think the white man's gonna take care of your children? No. He gonna let them starve. You gotta come and be with us so we can make sure your family prospers, sister.